Hey, good morning. Today is July 7th, 2021. I'm in Mesa, Arizona right now, and today is our big day. We received our certificate of entries to Thailand yesterday, and our flight is today. So that was a little bit hectic, a little bit more stressful than you might imagine, because without them, we were not flying today. So let me just give you a little bit of background. I've been to Thailand probably 4 or 5 times myself with my youngest son, Evan. He was training pretty heavily in Muay Thai. And my wife had visited Thailand once, and we went to Bali and a few other places, but Thailand's always been the place we wanted to be. Last year, our plan was we were going to relocate, or at least my wife and my son were going to relocate to Thailand because he was 17 years old. We wanted to get him a solid year of training in as a youth. And then COVID hit, and that changed everything. So over the past year, we've sort of been in limbo. Evan, our youngest son, decided to go into the Air Force, which is great. Good opportunity for him. But my wife always was still preparing to move to Thailand. So she teaches online now. She's actually a tutor for nurses, and everything's in place for us to do this. Our plan is, actually, let me back up. In February and March of this year, I looked at my wife and I said, hey, Kim, why don't I go over to like Koh Samui and find us a place to live? And when I did that, when I said it, I was just joking. And she said, okay. So I immediately made plans, went over to Koh Samui. I was there for 45 days. I quarantined in Bangkok. And you know what? I love the place. I found us a place. We found a 7-month lease, and we're just going to head over there now. Our lease actually started on July 1st, but with Thailand being on lockdown, 14-day quarantines, and the Sandbox model on Phuket, we didn't know exactly what we were going to do. So we took a chance, decided on the Sandbox model, and we are headed to Phuket today. Like I said, today's July 7th. We'll be there on July 9th. We are traveling with me, my wife, and our dog. And you know what? I've said this before. I hope the rest of this video is mostly uneventful, meaning everything goes nice and smooth. So I'll be sharing our journey with you all the way from Arizona. We're going to pop over to California, to Oceanside. We're going to visit with my parents for a little bit. Then we're going to head up to LAX. I've got a rental car, so I'm going to be dropping my wife and dog off at the airport. I'm going to go return the rental car, and then I'll head in. We'll see how that whole process goes. It's going to be a 17-hour flight to Singapore. We're not going to be videoing on the flight, but you'll see us before and after. Maybe transiting through Singapore and then arriving safely in Phuket. And this video right here will end with us arriving at our hotel. We're gonna have to stay there until we get our clean COVID tests on the ground, and then we'll be going from there and making some more fun videos. So stick with me and see you soon. So we have safely made it to California, and we were visiting with my parents for a little bit, but I decided to hop over to the Verizon store because we've been trying to get the S21 5G Ultra. I guess those phones have 8K video, which is the best video available on phones, plus a whole bunch of other things. So because we're going to be doing our video vlogging videos, YouTube videos, I wanted to get a better phone for you guys. So Got them right here. And now we're gonna plug them in and go. So real quick, say hi to my parents.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi to my mother.
Hi. Who is that?
Say hi to my father.
I'm right here. How you doing?
And next stop, LAX. See you there. Returning the rental car right now. Just dropped off Kim at the terminal, and that was crazy. The Singapore Airlines wasn't on the sign, so we just dropped her off at the International. I'm gonna drop this car off and then I'll be on my way. So, on a side note, this is my first video with the new Samsung S21 Ultra. So if there's an improvement on the video, that's cool because that was the plan. So, see you guys at the terminal if everything goes good. So we're in line. See Bella. There's our dog. There's the wife right there. Say hi, Kim. Say hi.
Hi.
And you know, just the people in line for our flight to Singapore. And that guy right there, he's about to find out he ain't getting on this flight because he does not even have his COE. So we're about to find that out in a couple seconds. So here we are at the staging area. There's Bella right there. She's gone 17 hours now without going to the bathroom. So we're in Singapore. We're gonna be getting on the tram here in a second. They have us staged. And then our short flight to Phuket. So that's about it.
Once I see the ocean, it's sand. Control Singapore.
So I forgot to get video, but I'm in the Phuket Sandbox area, just getting through the screening process, and they've been super helpful. There's Kim. Hey, Kim.
Hey.
And there's Bella, who hasn't gone to the bathroom in 20 hours. So we just arrived at the boutique resort villas and showed up to a nice little rainstorm. But let me show you this place. She's waving. There's Kim right there. There's Bella under there, who has not gone to the bathroom yet. This place is pretty legit. So as you can tell, this segment of the video is over. So we left Arizona early Wednesday morning at like 6 a.m. We arrived in California around 12:30 or 1 p.m. We stayed there for about 4 or 5 hours, visited with my parents. Then we headed up to LA. I dropped Kim off at the terminal and Kim and the dog off at the terminal. Then I returned the rental car, and I was actually back in about 5 minutes, maybe 15. And then we went in, and we were actually about 3.5 hours early for our trip, for our check-in. And everything went good right up until the time we had to turn in our paperwork for Bella. And then catastrophe almost struck. Our trip felt like it was minutes away from not happening. The reason is we didn't have the transit certificate for Singapore, and getting it off the computer would have normally been easy, but we had just upgraded our phones to the new Samsung S21 Ultras, and the website wanted to send us a code. Well, Kim could not receive the code on her phone because we hadn't fully set up her phone yet, and it took us probably an hour to an hour and a half to get that all figured out. And then once that was figured out, everything was totally uneventful. The flight to Singapore was a breeze. The layover in Singapore was really well organized. The quick flight to Phuket from Singapore was great. It was an hour and a half. We landed in Phuket. If we didn't have the dog, we would have probably been out of there in 20 or 30 minutes. But because we had the dog, we had to go to a separate area. We were told by the staff there that Bella was the first sandbox dog in Thailand, so they welcomed her with open arms. And it was kind of funny because so many Thais had never seen a dog that big. I think a lot of people travel with little dogs, and Thai dogs are not the biggest dogs on the planet. The United States definitely has bigger dogs. So yeah, she was a little star for a while. And then you saw Liberace's van. That was our ride to the hotel. We got to the hotel and it was raining like you saw, and it's been raining since. We did venture out last night. Our hotel came with a rental car, which was pretty cool and almost necessary because we are on the quiet side of the island. I've never driven a car on the left-hand side of the road with the steering wheel on the right-hand side of the car. So that was pretty fun in the dark, in the rain, but we did it. So I'm gonna turn now. Let's say hi to Kim. Let's say hi to Bella. And just know that Kim has her YouTube channel. It's Kimberly Sandbox. And she's done 2 videos on importing a dog to Thailand. And now that we're here, we're gonna start doing some fun videos on everything we do while we're here. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, ask questions, message me, whatever. And also pop over to Kim's channel. It's up there in my profile picture or my banner. You can link, or you can search Kimberly's Sandbox. So that's it. See you guys in the next video. Hopefully the next video is something fun now that we're back in the country of Thailand. Take care. Have a great day.